Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. Let's take a look at the SNAP IPO. You can see the low today was $23.50. It was priced, gapped up above the price it was priced at, had a nice little run higher, and a little bit of profit taking in the close. So all in all, a good debut, up 44%. So now the question is it gonna do something kind of like Facebook did, where it tanked and sputtered around for a while before finally taking off, or is there going to be a little bit more upside here? I have no idea. And there's not options on this yet, but I'm pretty sure there will be some soon. So we'll keep an eye on it just simply because I believe it's going to be in play. And any new stock like this that's in play and has a lot of attention is always a lot of opportunities. In terms of the stock market, it was down 0.63% today after being up 1.6% yesterday. So all in all, it just retraced a third of the advance from yesterday. The main thing I've been watching for here is to see if we get a signal that it's ready to revert back to the mean, which we did get today with the arrow. You can see here, arrow, revert back to the mean, arrow, revert back to the mean, arrow, revert back to the mean. So I'm expecting more weakness at this point. And, let's face it, it's overdue. And the thing I noticed today about a lot of individual stocks is that they just, you can see Netflix here down through its 21-period moving average. Amazon also kind of moving back to the mean. Again, nothing major here. Facebook coming down. So nobody's really bucking this trend, so to speak. Google, everybody's a little extended at this point, and the overall theme here is like, look, we had kind of the pent-up pop post Trump speech, and now it's just time for the markets to kind of get a little I guess normalization is the main way to look at that. So you can either just say like, okay, well, I want to look at this in a way of, PayPal, here's a stock that was up today. You can look at this in a way of, well, okay, I'm looking for stocks here that are bucking the trend, which I like. PayPal is a good example of this. It didn't really care that the markets were down today. Or focusing on playing the markets as a whole, and at this point, every signal that I'm looking at is looking for the markets to pull back to the mean there, okay? And if we look at the S&P futures, that would bring us back to about 2340, and that's a good 40-point decline from where we are. So the short side of this market, obviously the trickier market to trade, but in lieu of any huge announcements or anything like that, I'm looking for kind of the normal course of activity here to, kind of more of a normal ebb and flow. I mean, that's just how the markets work, and I'm looking for that to happen here. In terms of new trades, for those of you that joined us on the webinar last night, we did get filled on Disney. We were looking to buy a pullback on Disney, and we did get filled on that. So I do like that as a potential long trade, and also continue to like, that doesn't look good, Alibaba here as a nice kind of above the trend line long trade. But I definitely want to focus on some things in terms of especially like IWM, and some of these stocks that are just having a harder time getting their act together. And we had actually had a put play on IWM over here when it closed below the 21-period moving average with a squeeze. And I'm looking to actually add that back on. I just want to have a hedge in this market, and this one continues to be ripe for that. All right? So that's what we got. Hope it helps, and we'll see you guys in the room tomorrow.